This is everything that we fed baby girl for the day today. For breakfast, I just gave her the last 2 leftover breakfast corn dogs that we had. And for lunch, me and her daddy ate some leftover spaghetti with some Texas toast. But she was hooping and hollering she only wanted butter noodles. So I just gave her some noodles without the sauce pack and, of course, her circle bottle. She asked me could I make her a little pancake that looked like one of the mini donuts she made last night. So I just made her a little pancake with some little Teddy Grahams on top and some little sprinkles and pink icing. And, of course, with her circle bottle. And she took every last bit of it up. For dinner, she actually decided to cook the meal herself. So I'm going to post that video for y'all in a minute, of course, with her circle bottle. And then for her little dessert, I just gave her some sugar-free Cool Whip with some little cookies to dip in it with her circle bottle.
Aside from the food, I also just want to talk about how old is this girl and how old are you treating her? Because the girl looks about 12 and you're acting like she's 4. Not even 4. You're acting like she's 2. Her sippy bottle? Her butter noodles? Does she not have teeth? Do you not give her any other food? Is she that picky? Like I've said this before, I was a picky eater when I was little, but you know how you get a picky eater to stop being picky? You give them more diverse food. And you know what? I actually turned out to be a more diverse eater than my parents even were. How do you feed your daughter like this? Like you're not even trying to feed her healthy. That should be one of your top priorities as a parent, is making sure your kids are healthy. And like I've said before, I've struggled with this before, but it wasn't because of the food we were eating, it was because I was eating too much. That was my problem. And someone in the comments said, why even bother with the 0 sugar Cool Whip? She just fed her straight sugar all day through carbs and actual sugar. Yeah, there was no protein. There was no nutritious things. There was no fruit, no vegetables. It was all sugar and carbs. And it sounds like the parents aren't exactly eating well either, because didn't they say they ate, what'd they say they eat? Yeah, Texas toast and spaghetti. That's not exactly eating super healthy either. It just makes me so sad because, again, people talk about, oh, it's so hard to eat healthy, but go look at the rice and beans in the grocery store. Those are like $2, $3 each for a big bag like that. That's good for your family for at least a few meals, right? I mean, like a box of cereal is like $7 now. It's ridiculous, but you can get a bag of rice for still like $2, $3. That with some chicken breasts, and you have a very easy but also very diverse meal. You can do a lot with rice and chicken breast. You can add vegetables to it. You can add a sauce to it. You can add spices to it. You can do a lot with just that. Get some of those frozen vegetables on the side. Those aren't too expensive either. Just because your sushi was $12 doesn't mean it's hard to eat healthy, okay? I know sushi's expensive. I love sushi. I wish I could eat it more often. It is expensive. But when I can't eat that $12 sushi, you know what I do? I go home and I make a rice, chicken, and bean burrito that would cost like $3 instead of $12. So it's really not about eating healthy is too expensive. If it's too expensive, then I guess you're just looking in the wrong spot, because it's really not. Are you able to eat sushi all the time? Maybe not, but there are still other things that you can eat that are much more affordable. Bananas are what, like 59 cents a pound? People are just giving in to kids always wanting junk food, and you're not supposed to do that as a parent. You're supposed to give them food that is going to nourish them. And if they turn it down, then they're not going to eat dinner tonight. That's the rule I grew up with. But don't give in to it. Clearly, this daughter is not well, and clearly she's also acting very immature for her age. And that's very disappointing, because I know that these parents could do better.